Hello and welcome to Just Ride Bikes. I'm David and this is a brand new Specialized Crux. And yes, I know it looks the same as the old one. A bike you all know I love, as I bought one last year, one of my favourite bikes of all time. But this new bike, spotted for the first time at Unveiled, but sort of went under the radar, has one very small but very important change: the dropouts. The new Crux now has a UDH dropout, so it's compatible, as you can see, with the brand spanking new SRAM Red XPLR group set, which has a transmission style direct mount rear derailleur. And that's it. That's the main change on the new bike. It was spotted for the first time at the Unbound gravel race, but sort of went under the radar, which is no surprise given it looks the same as the current Crux, which launched back in 2019, or was it 2020? Anyway, a few years ago. And a bike you all know I love a lot, so much so that I bought one last year and built it up with the first generation SRAM Force XPLR group set, and does make my bike now out of date. But that's the way the world goes, whether bikes, cars, computers, phones and other tech. It's not long before your product goes out of date and something newer and better comes along. And the rest of the frame is essentially the same, which I don't think is a bad thing. We still have the really skinny non-drop rear stays, a round seat post, external seat clamp, external bottom bracket, external cable routing, and nice simple round tubes, and the same tyre clearance, the same geometry, and the super low weight, which Specialized now claim is even better because the lighter weight SRAM Red XPLR group set saves about 100 grams, bringing the Crux down from 7.25 kilos when it first launched to 7.14. And with a few key upgrades here and there, you could easily go sub 7 kilos, which for a fat tire gravel bike is pretty immense. And that's because the frame is still super lightweight. No change to 725 gram claimed weight despite the new dropout. And it's still, despite its age, one of the lightest gravel bikes on the market right now. And new UDH dropout aside, the Crux retains all the key features of the original launched back in 2021. The biggest update in the history of this iconic CX race bike, which has evolved into a gravel bike as well. Specialized is offering just one single bike built around the new Red XPLR group set, equipped with Unveiled Terra CLX2 wheels, Pathfinder Pro tyres, a Terra handlebar, Alpinist seat post, and S-Works power saddle. It's priced at $12,000. So one very small update, and it does raise the question of whether Specialized could have taken the opportunity with this update to bring a few more features to it. And one off the top of my head might be internal cable routing, which is very popular indeed right now. But part of me is glad they kept all the essential features from the original and haven't messed around with the formula, which I like a lot. But you could say this bike is at risk of being old-fashioned or outdated compared to newer, shinier, fancier stuff with aero features and full integration of internal cable routing. But only you can decide. Ultimately, you are a consumer. If you think the bike still ticks all the boxes and you're pleased with the update, if you are buying a new bike and you have this on your radar, then it's a bike for you. With the Crux staying true to its roots, it does leave something of a gaping hole in a Specialized lineup for an aero gravel race bike, along the lines of a Canyon Grail, 3T Explorer, or BMC Cayuse, an off-road version of a Tarmac SL8 if you like. And if such a bike was to be launched, it would sit nicely alongside a Crux and a Diverge, covering all bases and needs. Now, despite how dusty the bike is, I haven't been riding it, so I can't talk about the ride impressions. It has Ben Delaney's name on the top tube because he's been riding it, so I'm sure he'll have a video on his YouTube channel. I'll put a link to that down below. I've been riding a Canyon Grail, of course, which you'll know if you watch my video on the brand new group set, linked above and down below in case you missed that. But I doubt, given how essentially the frame is the same as the old one, it'll ride any difference at all. It's still super lightweight, has the same frame geometry, same massive tyre clearance, so I'm sure the ride will be identical to the old one. Just benefits from the new dropouts so you can run the new group set. And that's it really. So a super quick video on a brand new Specialized Crux. Hopefully I'll have a chance to ride one back in the UK to see what it's all about. and whether I need to sell my old Crux and buy a new one. So a bit of a dilemma, not a bad dilemma to have, but right now my dilemma is ice cream or a beer or both, and enjoy this amazing view here in Germany. Pretty stunning. Anyway, don't forget to watch my video on this new group set, linked up in that box right there. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel by hitting that button right there. But that's all for today. I'll see you again very soon. Thank you so much for watching.